All right, we are here discussing Bulk Widow. Hi, Danger.
We should probably do a sign-on.
You know us.
Yeah, you love us.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Dane.
And I'm Graham.
And we are here with This Podcast is Cancelled.
This podcast is canceled.
So
This is the last episode. Goodbye.
I will say that I feel that it's hard to find us on YouTube. We may want to update our stuff.
What do you mean by that?
Like it's really hard to find us over everyone else who's also has canceled in just their regular podcast stuff. So we may want to update our name maybe someday.
Well,
like I know that
right now.
I was thinking I had this actually pretty good
All right.
idea. How about
You're watching live history right now.
right here?
Oh my god.
How about the GD podcast? It's like goddamn, but it's Graham and Dane.
Guys Dicks podcast.
Guys dicks.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. The GD cast.
Yep.
And then we could do GD gaming.
GD Gaming.
GD gaming.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have to figure out the logistics for the socials
Yeah.
to change all that.
Yeah. The only reason I'm doing this is because my parents like keep complaining to me. They're like, "Where's your podcast? I can't find it."
I even put stuff in the tags because I knew that was going to happen, but I guess it didn't help.
I think it's that you have to, it's very niche and like you have to spell it with specifically 2 L's and it has to be like spelled a very specific way to find it.
Well, that's why I put it in the tags.
Yeah.
I spell it both ways.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can change it.
Because I think it'll be just easier.
Yeah.
GD cast,
Yeah.
you know.
GD Cast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
All
do
right.
it. All right. The Instagram will be changing.
Yeah.
I hope I can change the handle.
It might have to keep it as like at TP canceled or TP canceled.
Yeah.
But then you can change the name of it to GD cast.
To Guys Dicks.
Guys Dicks cast.
All right. Well, you just witnessed some history here.
History in the making.
It's pretty insane if you ask me. You don't get to see that every day. This is free content for
This
y'all.
is free content.
You don't have to subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/tpic.
Which will be changing probably.
Plug. Yeah, shit.
Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest.
We don't have a Facebook page or a Pinterest.
We should make a Facebook page. I could do that. I know how to run Facebook.
Okay, you do Facebook.
I'll do Facebook.
I'll do Insta.
We're taking a break, I guess. Okay.
I'm sipping and covering the label.
Good.
It's my little bottle.
For those of you listening and not watching, Graham was basically drinking it like a sippy cup.
It is a sippy cup, actually.
It is, yeah, it's an adult sippy
They
cup.
stopped using straws.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, they were doing that a long time for coffee.
Not this brand.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
They actually put that little like stir thing in there, and that was even more plastic than
And I was like,
a straw.
why are you doing that?
You know what's really dumb is that I'm glad that they're doing stuff about plastic straws, but the amount of plastic that is in the world is so much more than just straws. So
Yeah.
like it's really dumb to be like, oh, thank God we got rid of straws. That problem over.
Yeah.
Solved. And now it's like, yeah, there's still a lot more plastic.
Yeah, about that plastic.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that like it's just a way for companies, you know, to be like, well, we care about the environment, so we got rid of our plastic straws. And it's like, yeah, but half of your other utensils are plastic.
Yeah.
So what are you doing about those?
I feel like there's a lot worse things. Like I saw the ocean's on fire, and it's like all the firefighters, and they put a meme, and it's like me taking shorter showers. It's like does nothing.
We did it.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, and it. I don't know.
We're
It's
all
just-
gonna burn in a fiery hell.
You heard it here first, folks.
It's not a joke.
Yeah. Well,
If you don't accept the Lord Savior into your heart, you will die in hell.
welcome to this this new religious podcast. Apparently,
This is a religious podcast.
You shall burn in the fiery pits of Satan's butthole.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, he keeps good care of it.
Yeah, he waxes it.
He does, yeah, dude.
Takes suppositories for his hemorrhoids.
They're big suppositories, though.
Yeah, massive.
All right, let's move on.
All right.
All right, we are talking this week. Why did Graham just flipped everybody off? I'm telling. Teacher.
Oh. Yes, this week we are what now?
We are talking about Bulk Widow.
Bulk Widow just came out. The new Marvel movie.
It's actually Mravel.
Mravel Studios.
Mravel Studios.
Yeah.
Owned by Zine.
Zine. Sounds like some new pop singer.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Have you heard the new single from Zine called "Lick My Fucking Clit, Bitch"?
It's just a slow acoustic song.
It's like, it really helped me get through my breakup.
Beautiful. But yeah, we're doing Black Widow. Why's it got to be black? I don't know. A little racist, if you ask me.
Well, it's also based off the animal.
Yeah, whatever, dude. That's not real.
Fake news.
That's the leftist agenda.
Got him.
That's critical race theory. We don't want that. We don't want people to know racism is real.
Yeah, okay. If you teach that the racism is out there, racism will be out there. Okay?
White people will be sad.
We don't want that. We want white people to be happy.
Cup.
You got your big boy juice.
Get the little boy juice. That's gross.
Ew.
Yes, what we were doing, Black Widow. Marvel's Black Widow.
Marvel's Black Widow.
Starring a white person.
Mm-hmm. A bunch of white people.
There was only one person of color.
Yeah.
Actually, two.
And he was the guy who would get him stuff.
Yeah. Well, there's like a few, but they're all very small parts.
That's true.
But obviously, the main character is a white person, so it'd be kind of weird if they're like, we're changing this now. After having the character for 10 years.
Kind of reminds me of another franchise, with wizards and how it was changed.
Harry Potter?
Yeah.
What happened?
In the stage production of the Cursed Child or whatever it's called, they made Hermione like black.
Oh. I mean, it's okay.
Which is fine. It's just kind of just kind of one of those things where it's like, it's a part of, J.K. Rowling's thing. She's like, actually, Dumbledore was gay the whole time. Did you know that?
Yeah, what she's doing is not great.
Yeah. It's just like, just admit that it was back before people tried to be woke, you know? And like,
it's okay that you weren't like that.
Yeah. It's okay that you weren't inclusive and you were kind of all about white people, okay? Just admit it.
Yeah, stop trying to double back.
Yeah.
But just move forward in the right way. Mm-hmm. Don't try and retcon your own prejudice.
Yeah, and it's like, well, then she also said all that transphobic stuff, so then that kind of made it worse. Out. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Back to Blurkwado.
Blurkwado. Sounds like a Star Wars character.
Yeah.
I'm Blurkwado.
I'm here to sell you death sticks.
Coming at you. You better not be waving that Jedi hand around me.
You can't trick me. I'm smart.
You realize that in the prequels, every single, they tried to do the Jedi mind trick all the time and it never worked. Like every creature was just like, I'm this kind of species. Those mind tricks don't work on me. You're like,
too smart.
What? Does it ever work then?
Only on stormtroopers in episode 4.
Yeah. Well, and then also in Return to Jedi.
When did he use it then?
When he goes into Jabba's palace.
Fortuna.
Yeah, and he's like, "Hey, wanna wanga?
Hey, wanna wanga? Wanna see my wanga?"
You could see it. It went wrapped around his head.
He's got a dick on his head.
Yeah.
That species is called dick face.
George Lucas, what a visionary.
Yeah, beautiful, man.
All right, so we're talking about Flotto. Blarg
Flotto.
Blarg Vivito. Throwback.
Yes. The first Marvel movie in like 2 years. Mm-hmm. And first one of this year.
Yeah. Well, there's been TV shows, so.
I said movie.
No, but there's been TV shows.
I said movie.
Yeah.
Movie.
Yeah. And it's in theaters. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Oh, well, we went to it. Did you know that?
I don't remember any of it.
Oh. You were pretty wasted.
Yeah. I was high on butter.
Butter.
Yeah.
Nice. Dude, your butter trips are so legendary.
They're so great. I just wake up really greasy. Slippery.
You wake up, oh, not again. Oh, no.
Just covered in butter and I'm in a pan.
I could just see you like out night, like partying. Everybody's like, hey, we're doing shots. And he's like, no, thanks. I got my butter. It's like, well, you don't go overboard, dude. And you're just like, I'll just have one. Oh boy. I bet you're wondering how I got into this situation.
Just wake up with empty Land O'Lakes boxes everywhere. Oh no.
Oh God.
Paladine, give me the strength.
It's just like country crock, like all over you. Just like, oh God, I went to margarine. Oh what?
God, I'm so desperate. But yes, let's get on topic.
Okay. What are we talking about?
Splurksmotto.
Splurksmotto coming at you.
Yeah, so this is kind of like a origin / one-off movie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which I thought was cool. They
Yeah.
made it easier to like digest. I wasn't sitting here like, well, do I have to remember all this shit for the next movie?
Yeah. We probably will.
Yeah. There's still actually quite a bit.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of parts in this where it's like, they're going to make a TV show off this probably.
Like the extra credit scene.
Yeah.
With Elaine.
No, I was thinking like even like when all of those like Black Widows come down and like she's like going towards like, you remembered us. It's like, of course I did. And then she like walks in like a savior.
Oh.
I was like, yep, this is going to be a franchise.
Yeah. Blurk Widow 2.
The blurkening.
Yes. But yeah, so it starts out with kind of real low key, 1995.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that low key start
Yeah.
because like it's low key.
I do like how they're Russian spies. They're Russians, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the whole premise of them.
They're
They
always
come
in a
from-
hurry. Damn. I'm hilarious. Or as I like to say, hilarious. You all right over there? I know, I'm really funny.
Okay. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. I do think it's funny that they're Russians and they're like spies, but it starts off in Ohio because they didn't think that like American audiences would understand that like, oh, they're in Russia and they're Russians. It's like, no, we got to put them in America and they got to be in America. Is if they're not in America, I don't know if I should root for them.
Well, they're sleeper cells, and that was it's a big thing.
Yeah, I know that, but it's like even he was like a super soldier, like the only Russian super soldier, and he was on this covert spy mission in America. That makes no sense. Even he brought it up in the movie. He's like,
Why am I
doing this stupid mission? And I'm like, yeah, why is he doing this stupid mission?
Yeah. The motivation didn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really explained as to like what he what he stole.
It was like the mind control stuff.
Yeah. But it seemed like they made up the, I mean, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I did like the low key, and it was like starting all chill, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then like the action scenes just felt meh to me.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of them, but most of them.
I mean, I like this one because it was a lot more character motivated as opposed to like action motivated.
Yeah, that's
like
what
most Marvel movies are.
That's what I liked about this. But then like, I wish they put the same amount of quality into both things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, I just wanted to see more of the character development and stuff like that. And then when the action scenes, I'm like, can we get over this? I don't want to see this.
Well, you know, I kind of like the action scenes. I thought they were good.
Are you just being devil's advocate?
Well,
You
no,
just did
the
a
devil.
U-turn.
The devil actually has some good points. I mean, I enjoyed the action sequences. I mean, they're not as good as like the DCU.
Yeah.
You know, is it DCU or DCEU? No, that's just the European Union.
Detective Comics European Union.
European Union.
Yes.
Yes. DCEU.
Yes. Yeah, they were. I felt they weren't directed as well. I just remember I was talking to the other person that came with us, and how the camera was like too close to the action, so you couldn't really see what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with like the hand-to-hand stuff. You know?
Was this discussed with me? I wasn't.
No, the other person that came with us. I just didn't want to say their name because.
Why are you discussing movies with other people? We are exclusively talking about movies with each other.
It's not in the contract.
Have you read the contract?
Nope.
It explicitly states paragraph 3, clause 12, addendum 7, amendment 73. You fucking mind, bitch.
But yeah, on the other podcast that I'm a part of, talking about movies that I recorded yesterday, it's already out. If you want to go check it out, no,
it's actually D&G cast.
D&G. But yeah. So like the camera is just too close, so you couldn't really see the hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
So it's kind of disappointing.
You like your combat with wide shots?
Well, just wider so you can see everything, because like the choreography people work really hard on all this. It's like let's see their work.
Mm-hmm. I especially agree with that in the scene where Scarlett Johansson is fighting the other Black Widows.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say Black Widows fighting the Black Widows because that makes no sense. Where Natasha Romanoff,
Natty Romanov,
Natty Romy is fighting
From
the other
Queens.
the other Balk Vividos, and yeah, that scene I had no clue what was going on. I was like, is she winning? Like
Yeah.
she's shooting like a lot of them with that like stun stuff.
I was
I'm
like,
like,
why did she do
oh,
that
so
for everything?
So they're all stunned now, and then all of a sudden, none of them were stunned.
Yeah.
I'm like, does that do anything then? Like, why does she have that?
It also kills people too.
Yeah, when she probably flicks a button, turns from red to really red.
Super red. Just in case you didn't know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That scene was like kind of too dark too, and then they had all black on. I was like, I can't see anything.
Well, they're not White Widows.
Hey. Well, I guess her sister and mom were the white in that scene. Those scenes.
Yeah. Well, so did she. She wore white for a while.
Yeah, just not in that scene.
Just not in that scene,
She had
yeah.
to trek
Yeah. Well, because she was dressed up like her mom,
like my mom.
like your mom. Yep.
How's my mom dressed?
Like Black Widow.
That's weird.
Have you seen her though, dude?
She watches this.
I'm so sorry.
Too late. Cat's out of the bag. Your mom watches this show.
So can we not put the cat back in the bag?
No,
Why?
because it fights it.
Yeah, but I mean, you can make the cat go in the bag.
Yeah, if you kill it.
Maybe that's it. Like you can't put the cat back in the bag unless you kill the cat.
Yep.
You don't want to kill the cat. Cats are great. Not as good as dogs, but cats are good.
Yeah,
Cats
they're okay.
Yeah.
Cat people
Yeah.
at me in the comments.
Yeah. I don't want to alienate our cat people
Yeah.
or catinate.
Are we like a David Bowie song? Cat people.
Cat people. Is that the song?
I don't know. That was a terrible rendition if it was. No, it's like I forgot that there's like a parentheses.
Cat people?
Cat people, it's like setting on fire or something.
Look
It's
it up.
in Inglourious Bastards, the end.
David Bowie.
David Bowie.
Cat people. Hey, what am I doing right now?
You're Guggen.
I'm
He's Guggen
Guggen.
David Bowie.
Yeah, cat people.
Yeah.
Just that's what it's called.
Yeah. There's something. I thought there was another.
I see these. No. See these eyes so green. I can stare for 1,000 years.
That song
Colder
is
than
so
the moon.
good.
It's been so long.
I love that song.
It doesn't say cat people at all, though, in the song.
I think he's just referring to their eyes.
Canceled. You need to put the lyric that is in the title in the song.
Yeah, we're gonna dig you up and cancel you.
Actually, speaking of that, did you know that Led Zeppelin's song called Black Dog was called Black Dog because while they were recording it, a black dog came into the studio?
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's an omen of death.
Yeah. No.
None of them died.
You're thinking of the devil. You're thinking of the 666.
No, Black Dog is omen of death. Haven't you seen Harry Potter, dude?
I think that's a black cat.
No, it's Black Dog.
No, that was Sirius Black, though.
No, but the Black Dog's the omen of death. The Grim.
Yeah, but in the Harry Potter, it was a good omen because it was his unky Dory.
Well, it's not good for... It's good for him, but in a general sense, it's not good.
Oh, gotcha.
Like, remember Trelawney was like, the Grim!
It was really funny because Harry Potter's like, yeah, I get it. Okay, but what about my love life?
Yeah, I want to fuck Cho Chang.
Yeah.
The only Asian person in Harry Potter.
And her name is fucking Cho Chang. I feel racist just saying that out loud.
Yeah. CC. I'm just going to say CC.
Yeah. I'm just going to say...
I think
that
it's less
person.
racist to say the Asian person.
Yeah, I think it is. Have you seen that tweet that she put out? Like, there was a Jewish Hogwarts student.
What the fuck is she doing?
And his name was like, it was like some like horrifically stereotypical.
Herzog Ichstein.
It was like horrifically like stereotypical Jewish name, and it's like, yeah, it wasn't mentioned in the books, but there was a Jewish Hogwarts student. It's like, where?
He got really mad all the time because they only celebrated Christmas.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. He was alone with his menorah in his dorm room.
Guess what is their religion in the wizarding world?
I don't think they really have one.
They worship power.
That's Slytherins.
Oh, what about Gryffindors?
They worship rash actions and getting your people in trouble.
That's true.
Fucking, I said it.
How about that bullshit at the end of the first movie and book where Dumbledore was like, so Slytherin wins, except, just kidding, I give a bunch of points to Gryffindor. Gryffindor wins.
You stupid ass Malfoy bitch.
What's that meme where it's like, 1,000 points to Dumbledore. Dumbledore wins the House Cup.
That's funny. Yes, but back to Black Schmirlo.
Yeah. We were talking about the Bing Bang Boom being ow, I can't see.
Yes, technical term.
Yeah, these are the Hollywood terms I'm using.
Yeah.
I had to look those up.
Yes.
So yeah, it was kind of difficult to see, but I do like the character development of
Yes.
the family dynamic.
Yes.
Because I was like, this probably shouldn't work as well as it is, but it's actually working.
Yeah. Yeah, most of it was great. The only part I didn't like about, not the specific family development, was on David Harbour's character. I loved his character, but every time he played the dad, by the way. The Red Son, or what is it called?
Alexi. The red dick.
Yes. But I guess this is just overall tone of the movie. Like, they tried to like shoehorn some humor in there sometimes, and it didn't fit. But it did sometimes. Like when she was making fun of the landing thing in like the gas station or whatever, where they were. That was good.
That was hilarious.
And apparently that was improvised offset.
Really?
Like Florence Pugh was talking to Scarlett Johansson and making fun of her, and then they put it in there.
So good.
Yeah. But like it was never committed to the humor, and I feel like they were just trying to go away from the classic Marvel formula.
Mm-hmm.
But then they didn't go far enough away, and so it was like half. It was like, just at times, you know? Did you feel that way?
I could see that, but see, I felt that it kind of resembled like how family is, like a lot of times it's like, especially in that kind of family dynamic where it's like, there's really heavy stuff, but the parents are just trying to like get over it, and they're just like, there's like humor going around.
Not with the family.
Oh,
like
okay.
In other parts.
Oh, the other parts. Okay.
Like,
okay. Sorry. Going back to what you were saying about.
Yeah. For like the humor, sometimes it like during the action sequences, classic Marvel, they do like the quippy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the lines were in themselves funny, but the way they were the editing was off, like the timing was off, like the comedic timing was just not off. So I was like,
Yeah.
like they were like the car was stuck, and she was like, then Florence Pugh's like, can we get out of here? But like the timing was off, and I was like, that's a really funny line. That's something a sister would say to another sister.
Yeah.
Just being a little shit in like the worst possible situation.
Yeah.
But it wasn't timed right, so
Mm-hmm.
it just fell flat. But the family dynamic when they like have family dinner, I thought that was funny.
Yeah, I think that was the best scene in the movie for me.
And then Alexei just being great.
Yeah.
But
I love the part where like Scarlett Johansson's character is like, okay, we need to get down to business. And like the mom's like, you're slouching. Stop slouching.
Yeah.
And then dad's like, listen to your mother. Stop slouching. Up.
Yeah.
You're going to get a hump when you get older. Come on. Up,
Yeah.
up. It's like,
That's fun. And then Yelena, is that Florence Pugh? She just takes a
Yelena.
shot of vodka.
Yeah. Shows the dynamic of like, some people try to take control of situation. Some people just
Ride
fuck
that
it
way,
up. Fuck
baby. Yeah. But going along with that, Alexei is like the comedic relief for most of the film. But then when he actually tries to have an emotional moment, they use it for more comedy. And I was like, he could say this and he does say it, but then they're like, no one can hear you, and I'm not actually who you think I am. He's like, what? I was just like, damn. And they keep doing it, and I'm like, dude, what? Let him have his moment.
Yeah, right?
And then they finally do, and he's like, I just fuck it up. Like, come on, damn.
Well, yeah, there was that scene where like he's about to fight that person and he was going to turn to Melina and was about to like say something nice, but she just like ran off.
He's like, damn
He's
it.
like, fuck. And it's like, it was funny, but I was like, that'd have been a good moment.
Yeah, he's been in prison for like the last 30 years
Yeah,
or
right?
something. So, yeah. So, I just feel like the tone was off. And then when there was that one moment where Yelena, Florence Pugh goes in like, I want to be alone. And then he's in there and he's telling that funny story about, he go toilet on my hands. And I was like, that's funny. And she's like, what does that have to do with anything? And then he actually does try to have a moment, but then it's like, it doesn't feel as heavy because it was like right after a funny moment.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like they should have just kept one or the other, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Well, no, I thought that scene, like I can see what you're saying. There are a lot of scenes like that, but I think in that scene they did well because he like gets up and he's like talking about how he cares about her. And, he had said earlier that like, oh, it was just a boring job. It was so boring there. I hated it. It was so boring. And so she turns that back on him. Like we were just a job. We were super boring to you. So just leave. I don't want you here. And then he starts singing, American Pie, which I thought was good. I thought it was a good like moment. And I feel like the humor of it is kind of indicative of his character, how he tries to use that as like a defense mechanism, Yeah. It's like a way to get out of talking about real things. And then when he started singing that song, it's the only way that he was able to communicate that he cared, No,
I like both of them. I just felt like them right next to each other. They weren't it wasn't meshed well together for me.
Okay.
Because it was, go toilet in my hand, American Pie.
Yeah.
And then like it would have been like way better if you went in there, and then the humor story was a lot less. And like you still have that humor moment. She's like, shut up, and he's like, oh, okay. And then he realizes like he does, but then like the emotional beat was like so quick because it's like he sings and all of a sudden, whatever, the Red Room shows up.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
Like they never gave that moment enough time to like settle.
Mm-hmm.
They never got that. So that's the only problem I had. It's like the tone was they never picked one tone.
Yeah. I could see that.
Yeah. They could have cut some other stuff out and build more on that.
Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah.
I did also feel that like the reveal of like the trick at the end was just done so poorly.
Oh, right.
And it was just because they cut away from Melina and Natasha to go to the other scene, and then the Red Room showed up.
Yeah.
Like it cut away as soon as Melina was like, I called the Red Room. They're going to be here in like 10 minutes. And,
dun, dun, dun.
And then like the next scene is like Natasha passed out, and I'm like, something's gotta happen here.
Yeah, she's
like there's no
got
way.
the drop on her.
Yeah, like there's no way. So, and it just seemed kind of like out of place for them to like cut away.
Yeah,
and then it went to Yelena. Just by herself, like trying to get through, and then seeing Melina there and like the outfit, and was like, I'm so sorry. And it was one of those beats where I was like, they're trying to pull one over on us, but I could totally see like where the trick happened. I don't know what the trick is yet, but I can see where the trick happened. It's like it's like watching a magician, but you see like them flip the card like a certain place behind their hand, and you don't know you don't know exactly where the card went, but you know the card went somewhere.
Yeah.
And like you're like, okay, the trick's kind of revealed,
right?
know?
Yeah, I agree with that. And then like they had to like spoon feed it to us after it was revealed. They had to like cut back, and I'm like, okay, we get it. They switched. You don't have to show, like, it's already implied. No one's gonna like want to pick apart the logic. How'd they get the earpiece since it's in the ears? Like, how did they do that? they're fucking super spies. They can do it. So it's just like unnecessary. Like, what test audience was watching it? Like, I have no idea what's happening right now.
What happened?
How?
But that was Scarlett Johansson.
How?
I know what she looks like. That's not Scarlett Johansson anymore. Who is that?
That's a person from The Mummy.
That's the mummy lady.
I knocks on a moon. Arnold Vosloo's in the theater. A knocks on a moon. Get over yourself. It was 25 years ago.
What's his name?
Arnold Vosloo.
Arnold Vosloo. He's the one who played
The Mummy.
The Mummy.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Imhotep.
Imhotep. That's it.
Imhotep.
Imhotep.
I actually just recently rewatched it, and it's still pretty good.
Dude, they hold up really well.
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser, fucking treasure, dude. What
Yeah.
happened to him, dude? He was great.
He got sexually assaulted by a man.
Did he really?
Yeah, it's in it. You can read an article. You get like someone like came up behind him and like tickled his gooch.
Really?
Yeah, and then
I thought that was Terry Crews.
well, that happened to him too.
Oh, really?
But that was a woman who did it to him. So yeah.
Dude, that's fucked up.
That's how it shows you how common it is.
Yeah, dude, that's fucked up.
But yeah, so it's like sent him spiraling, and that's why he's having a comeback now though. He's coming back into stuff.
Good.
Yeah.
He should, because like I always liked his movies, and I loved The Mummy, and Mummy Returns was so good. I never saw the other ones, but
well, the third one wasn't as good.
that's what I heard.
Yeah.
And I don't want to sully my view of Brendan Fraser.
Right. Yeah, the first two were great.
He's a national treasure,
He is.
and he needs to take over Nicolas Cage's career, because Nicolas Cage just go away.
Well, he's like in some good movies, like, but he's in a lot of bad ones.
Yeah. But I guess it's not Nicolas Cage's fault. I guess he got into some really bad, like, I think,
Investments or
yeah,
something.
investments or tax situations, and he needed a lot of money, so he started doing a lot of just shitty movies.
Yeah.
Like even more shitty than what you're thinking. Like movies that nobody's heard of, but he got paid like $100K for.
Hey,
Which for an actor of his caliber is like,
chump change.
yeah,
Yeah.
which is like a CEO gonna go bag groceries.
Yeah, pretty much. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
But what were we talking about? Oh yeah, the whole.
Ball Vivido.
Yeah, oh, that's what we're talking about. Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
We're talking, this is the comeback of Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
And discussing.
He's gonna come in here in a few minutes.
with this little like.
Quick call him up. I don't want to be a liar.
Pause. And now we're back.
Yeah. Here with Brendan Fraser.
Okay. I guess we'll go into now like kind of our overall opinions of the movie.
Yeah.
And then we'll give our rating, and then we'll move on.
Yep.
Yeah. We're trying to keep these shorter now.
Yeah.
You know, we kind of tended to ramble on in our
All you
first
consumption freaks out there. Actually, it's just easier on us.
ones. Yeah, it's easier on the editors,
Yeah.
which are yours truly.
And this guy.
I meant that as like both of us, but yours truly doesn't mean that. I don't know what I meant when I said that.
Yours is truly.
Which ours truly.
Yous guys truly.
Y'all truly.
Y'all truly.
Y'all truly get at it.
Sounds like a catch line for a southern tea company. Y'all truly.
Dip that bag in that water and
Add
get
free
y'all truly.
pounds of sugar. Get that sweet tea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This ain't the sweet tea your mama made you.
Hey, my mom never made me sweet tea.
That's why.
Oh yeah,
So
that makes sense.
The catchline works.
That's good marketing.
So my mom never made me sweet tea. Exactly.
Yeah.
This is
This is not. We specifically said it. You dumb fuck.
I was discussing with somebody at work the other day about just marketing in general, and we were talking about do you have a structured settlement and do you need cash now? And we both just started singing the J.G. Wentworth song.
Indoctrinated.
And how like horrible it is that we're both like, how do we both just know all the lyrics to that off the top
J.G.
of our
Wentworth
head?
sleeper cells.
Just like like if you like grow up and you're like, hey, I got a structured settlement. J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
Oh, just run out of the room. All right, yeah. What's your overall thought on the move?
On the move? On the vavoof? No.
And the fucking motherfucker.
I enjoyed it a lot. I actually thought it was like I probably have to like watch it a couple more times to see how it fits in like all the Avenger movies, but I think this one, it definitely had a different feel. And I think it's because they went into it not trying to have it be the start of a next step.
Yeah.
Even though like there were some parts that had that. This was trying to be a self-contained movie, and I think if they just try to do that more, they do a pretty good job.
Yeah.
You know, and I especially like the family dynamic. I think that it just worked really well, and it's something that on paper should not have worked.
Yeah.
But they made it work, you know? And like especially when they sat down to dinner, I was like, this is going to be fucking awkward and weird, and it was, but in like a great way.
In like a great estranged family way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, what about you? What do you feel?
I liked it when it worked for me, and then I didn't like it when it didn't work.
That's just every movie, dude.
Yeah, pretty much. No, like overall it was enjoyable, but I just wish for me, I wish they would just have like away from the Marvel formula and just let the director like do their own thing. Like I could see so much in there, but then I felt like producers like, no, we got to do it this way because that's what we want. Marvel formula.
Mm-hmm.
But then like the director's like, I'm just doing it to appease you. That's how I felt.
Mm-hmm.
Like if she was able to like just let her creative control go, or like had more creative control, I think it would have been better.
Cate Shortland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is also cool. Have a female director.
Yeah.
It's like was that the first female director, or did Captain Marvel have a female director?
I think
too,
Captain
in the
Marvel had one as well.
That's pretty cool though, as well.
Yeah.
But overall, it was enjoyable. So I still recommend go see it in the theater because
yeah, this is like one of the
theatrical.
this is one of the first ones where like I'm like you should go see this in the theater because I feel that I don't know if you feel the same way, but Disney with all their stuff that they're doing and now HBO kind of jumping on this bandwagon, there's this huge move to kind of shut down theaters in general.
Yeah, I don't want that.
And yeah, I don't want that either. Like theaters are great. Going and seeing a movie is really good. And I don't want it to become like a niche thing that's like, oh, well, there's a tiny theater over in the South Side. Remember when movie theaters used to be a thing? You know, I don't want that to be the legacy. You know?
Yeah, I really hope not. Because it's such an experience more than just like, sure, it can get expensive, but it's an experience. Like I don't want to sit in, I've already said this multiple times, but sitting in my like living room with my TV is not the same.
Yeah.
And like, I don't have a surround sound system set up. I can't afford what I want.
Yeah.
So the theater has it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love going there, the ritual of it, getting popcorn, sitting down. It's nice.
Yeah. You know, like
people farting behind us.
God,
great.
yeah.
Did you hear that?
that was real. I thought I was a fever dream I had. Somebody in the theater literally was like,
it took everything in me to not laugh.
Well, and I don't remember what scene it was too, but it probably was that same person. But some guy behind us was just like, "Oh God," or something like that.
That was the guy in front. I think he was in front of us.
Was it in front of us?
Yeah.
That one? Okay.
Because I think he just didn't like it. He's like, God damn it. I think because it was like, there was too much downtime for him. There wasn't enough action. I was like, no, more downtime. Yeah. He's like, get to the explosions.
I need explosions or I need titties. That's it.
Titties and explosions. Exploding titties. Yeah.
Yeah, and I laughed at that. I thought it was funny.
That was funny. I was like, is he serious?
Like,
you
what?
know you're not at home right now, right?
Yeah, right. He's just been in quarantine way too
Yeah.
long, and he's like,
We'll give him a break.
can you believe this?
Give him a pass.
Sir, there's 40 other people in this theater with you.
I forgot.
Sorry, people. My bad.
Yeah.
Well, I liked
The fart?
I liked going to see the yes. I liked going to see the movie. Yeah, because sitting at home and watching movies on your couch when I break in when you're gone, it's just not as much fun
That's
as
why
like
the couch
when
is like broken.
yeah.
Yeah.
I also jump up and down on it.
Ah, right. Like the monkeys on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Boing,
Yeah.
boing, boing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I play various animals, but yes, monkeys is the main one.
Are you a furry?
No comment. Shut the cameras off. All right. Give it a rating. I did. Give it a rating.
Why'd you grab
I don't know. It's my weird mind. Just like grab something.
anxiety?
I need to think. Oh, you did the first one last time because you took my Vivitch.
Yeah. I reclaimed it for my people.
So I'll go first, and
Okay.
I'm going to give it. Are we giving it a rating based upon Marvel in general, or just movies in general, or should we do both?
We can do both.
Okay, so like as a Marvel movie, I would say this is like easily like 8.5, 9 Vivito butts
Yeah.
out of
It was a lot of that.
out of 10. Compared to the other Marvel movies, because I feel like this one did really well with what it was doing, and it wasn't trying to make. I mean, like there were some seeds planted for other things, but you could tell that was kind of what naturally happened out of it, and not what they were like forcing it to be.
Yeah.
But as a movie, I would say probably like 7.5. White form-fitting leather butts out of 10. So.
All right.
So, I mean, yeah, good, especially worth seeing in the theater. The other ones that we've seen this year that we've gone to see in the theater, I would say like, I mean, if you really enjoy that kind of movie, go see it in the theater. But this is one where I'm like, if you at all enjoy any of the kind of Marvel movies, you should go see this in the theater. It's really good.
Yeah. Overall, this one had the best story of the ones we've seen in the theater so far. More solid story, at least with the family dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
For my rating for a Marvel movie, I gave it like 7.3. Actually, let's round up 0.5. 7.5. Because it was still enjoyable. It was a superhero movie. I liked that. It's good. But as for a movie overall, 6.5. It was okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But speaking of the butts, I forgot to give him butts. Oh God. Oh God.
Canceled.
How about choking pig butts? From the movie.
Are you talking about choking pigs?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
If you haven't seen the movie, they mind control pigs.
Yeah.
The mom's essentially a sociopath.
Yeah.
But then she's like real loving. I'm like, she's confusing.
It just goes to show you that not all sociopaths are murderers. Some of them are also mothers.
Mothers and pig farmers. Yes. But as when you mentioned Vivito butts, I was like, some of the scenes, like, they forgot to cut and they just like lingered on asses.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was on accident or what.
Yeah, and it was kind of funny when they decided to go and do the mission. Scarlett Johansson's character,
Scarjo and Flopue. Flopue.
Scarjo,
Hollywood Reporter, make that happen.
Scarjo and Flopue. They clinked.
So stupid.
That's so good, dude. That's their new names. Yeah. That's it. Flopue.
That's their celeb couple name.
Scarpoo.
I need to see more Flopoo.
Get us Flopoo in here. Yeah. She's the hottest thing right now.
Yeah.
So she just slides into that movie real slow, like.
She doesn't need any fiber.
Yeah, she doesn't need any sort of lubricant to get in there. the analogy stopped. We just basically are talking about anal
poop.
Anal poop. Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What was I talking about?
We're talking about butts.
Oh yeah,
lingering butts.
I did think it was kind of weird how when they went to go save, like when they clink their glasses and they're like, "Let's go," and then they're like basically in kind of regular clothes, but then like the next scene they're talking about like that vest, which I thought was a great scene. That was really funny. But then when they go to rescue him, then they're suddenly in these like form-fitting matching outfits that came out of nowhere. It's like you're both on the run. You're both like evading capture.
Oh, they got it. They got it from that guy.
Yeah,
but get the helicopter. It was in the duffel bag. Did you see it? Because it was like a split second. She like lifted the white stuff up and then put it back in.
The white stuff, huh?
Yeah. No, she had like the white outfit. She lifted it up and then put it in.
Yeah,
so he got it for them.
But wasn't that bag? Didn't he say that bag was from? No, was it from Budapest or was
that was the box with the vials? That's why Taskmaster came after ScarJo.
Gotcha. So the whole thing was that they really wanted to make sure that they had form-fitting matching outfits above any other sort of thing that they needed to get the mission done.
Yeah.
That was the important thing. Form-fitting matching outfits.
You need to see Flo Pooh's butt.
Listen, I want to look good when I'm rescuing Papa, my daddy.
I want him to see my butt.
Daddy!
It's not my real dad, so whatever.
Yeah.
You've seen Pornhub.
He's just my my spy daddy.
Yeah, spy daddy.
Hey, spy daddy.
Spy daddy, I'm stuck. Gross.
Gross, yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so the form fitting, it was just, even if it was as a female director, there was still some male gaze stuff that was in there.
But I do like how, like, he was, what's his name? David Harbour wasn't expected to be like toned and fit.
Oh, yeah, he was just a fat guy.
He was just a fat guy.
That's like
that was
a
great.
good metaphor for society.
Yeah.
The women have to be in super shape, and this dude could just be a fat, muscly man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm saying that, like, yes, that is a good metaphor, but I'm also saying that, like, the other Marvel movies are the exact opposite.
Oh, yeah.
If you're in a Marvel movie, you got to be toned and cut, and you got to eat boiled chicken for 6 months while a personal trainer whips you.
Yes.
You know?
Work faster.
Work fast.
We need to see the 18th ab. It's a unicorn,
It's the hidden ab. It's down there next to the pee-pee.
Yes, it controls the pee-pee. You flex it, it goes boing.
You need to be more like the Hemsworth man. He's got abs going down his BB.
He's got 25 of them. They're uneven.
They keep going. It's actually very unnerving.
He is just an ab.
Were we talking about there was a promo in the beginning before it for Jungle Cruise with with
Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson, and I swear he's got more muscles now. And you were like, he's just a muscle now.
just one muscle. Just the thumb. It's like the thumb things from Spy Kids. Yeah, that's funny.
Mm-hmm. So.
Oh, and hungover Jeremy Renner was in the end of the movie too. Oh shit! They couldn't get him on the contract, so they sent paparazzis after him.
Mm-hmm. Well, I thought it was funny how they're like, she's like, what did you get me now for transportation? And he like points at like the jet, which none of the Avengers that were on the run at that time came out. They're all just like in the jet, like hiding, like, shh. She doesn't know it's us.
It's a surprise. Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights.
It's obviously because they didn't want to pay for Chris Evans to come back or to pay the other actors to be in the movie for 2 seconds.
Right.
But I just thought it was funny how it's like, there's the jet. They're all waiting for you. They're in there. Believe me. They're there.
I'm not lying.
Well, I guess a lot of them were still like trapped in seclusion, but I know that Captain America wasn't at that point. So I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, that is funny.
So,
and I noticed when the jet took off, it didn't burn the grass. False. It's not a real jet.
Mm-hmm.
Fake bullshit.
News.
Just kidding. It looked really well. They just forgot that part.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was weird. It was like they just had like a picture of somebody holding it like there's just like a cutout of like Scarlett Johansson like next to it like I'm going on the plane.
I'm in the jet now. Away.
Chris Evans is there like, hello, how are you?
But they get like the not another teen movie cutout. It says like the whipped cream on his dick.
Yeah. And it's obviously like some like stagehand like voice like, hello, Scarlett Johansson, welcome to the plane. Now get your ass on here, okay?
Get that tight
Can I get paid
ass.
now? Can I get paid?
Get the tight ass on here.
Why aren't you wearing that outfit from before?
Yeah, I actually made it.
I'm scared.
You should be. You should be.
All right, Yoda
Yeah.
from Empire Strikes Back.
Yay, you got it.
You will be. You will be. Whoa. Oh, I've never been terrified of a Muppet before, but now I am.
Frank Oz, that son of a bitch.
That son of a goddamn motherfucker.
Son of a Muppet. Yeah,
All right. I think that's it.
yep.
Thanks for stopping by. We're changing the name. So,
What was it again? Beep boop bop and gay bup?
yep. Gay boys.
Couple of gay boys.
Gay boys cast.
That's actually our OnlyFans. Exclusive content.
Actually, giant boys. And we're not talking about height.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know where we're giant.
I got big toes.
Yeah. You know what that means? Big shoes. 'Cause-
I got one big shoe because I have a deformity.
yeah, it's very unnerving.
It's really expensive.
Yeah.
Gotta pay.
It's very expensive.
Gotta get them like tailored. 'Cause
Yeah.
Being one, it looks like a clown shoe.
Just one clown shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
So you have the Sora feet from Kingdom Hearts.
I've never
It's
played
like-
Kingdom Hearts.
Well, for our Kingdom Hearts fans, it's like a giant like clown shoe.
Oh, what an idiot!
Yeah.
You have
then
a clown nose too.
No, he has cool hair and he's anime boy. Jeez. Oh no, my heart. The heart of the kingdom is out, and oh no, Kyrie, where's your heart at?
It actually
Kingdom.
sounded like the voice actor.
Thank you. I mean, I cosplay.
Nice.
That's also why your couch is broken.
Oh, I like the cosplay as greased up deaf guy from Family Guy. That's why I'm always covered in butter.
Oh, that's why.
It's a bit.
And it all comes full circle.
Yes.
Goose
Goose
bye.
bye.